What qualities do you look for in an applicant?
The qualities that I looked in an applicant was somebody that showed confidence. They entered my interview with just a knowledge of our company. They knew that we were a happy environment, and they knew that that they were good for the job. If they seemed like they didn't really know why they were applying, it kind of made me question them, just because we have a high standards on we want to deliver this.
What kinds of answers do you look for in an interview?
I usually look to see if they had how they dealt with confrontations. Would they try to take it upon themselves, or would they get hired like a manager to help them? Because that says a lot about a person, especially in that environment, because sometimes it's only one manager, a whole bunch of situations going on. So if you can at least just apologize and say you're sorry and then seek a hire, then that told me that they're great people, they can deal with confrontations and they can deal with some issues, which I think is really important in the customer service industry.
What is one of the best answers you've been given in an interview?
One of the girls just said that they will apologize immediately, and after apologizing, they would just listen to them, because honestly, that's all the customer wants. Sometimes they just want to be listened to. They probably just had a really bad day, and they just take it out on other people because the confrontation is there. But if you just say, "I'm sorry, let me see what I can do for you," and then they just pour themselves out, then that kind of just eases out and sets a really good environment, because when the manager comes, then he already let everything out. So he don't really have anything else to argue about.
What should an applicant do to prepare for the interview?
Joe's Crab Shack and any restaurant want you to know about them. The hardest part that you can ever do training process is going to be the menu test, because we've had a lot of people that have failed the menu test because it's just so much, and you can't expect to just know it all by the time that you have to take the exam. So a previous, before you think about going to that restaurant and applying, just take a to-go menu, just see what they sell, kind of like your top picks. And then when you're in the interview process, or an audit, as we call it, the audit is to help us know if you know what you're talking about. So we basically have a sheet of to checklist, and we see if you know the menu, or and then how to do the steps to give a Craveable Joe's experience. So by you just knowing a little bit about maybe your favorite dish, then you can totally just confuse us and make us think that you know everything. If you seem confident and you're like, "Oh, I know this," or just a little bit, then we would think that you know everything. So just do a little bit of studying. It won't hurt.
Describe the advancement opportunities for someone starting out.
Joe's Crab Shack has the best advancement opportunities, honestly. I was a server for only 2 months, maybe, and as soon as they see potential in you, you get promoted super fast. It starts from hosting, but if you had recent serving experience, they'll put you as a server. And then as they see potential, you'll get bartending, and then bar lead, and then you get opportunities to go across the United States and open up new Joe's Crab Shacks as a team leader, which is awesome because you get to experience going to another, I had the experience to go to Florida to open up a Joe's Crab Shack and train other people, and you get paid for that, and you just get the experience, the professional development, and then management, flex manager, all the opportunities